Hello, Bossy World. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center. Well, Dillian Whyte has knocked out Vsdereck Chisora in the 11th round with a sweet left hook. As you can hear Adam Smith talking about the left hook, and he was very devastated. But the thing is that Chisora tried his best. I mean, he got 2 points deducted, This fight was a little bit sad because a lot of people supported Chisora to win this fight, and I thought he was going to win this fight. But I have to give props to Dillian Whyte because Dillian Whyte has gotten smart, because the former Dillian Whyte could have made this a dogfight. The first round, Dillian Whyte hurt Chisora. He didn't go wide like he normally does because he knows that he needs to take his time and box. So he boxed in this fight, and well, as you can hear now, Anthony Joshua, Cal Froch, and Adam Smith talking about it. So Dillian Whyte did not celebrate. The body snatcher has defeated Chisora by knockout. Chisora looking at his team now, very devastated. I think he wanted to make this fight a very interesting fight, which he did. I mean, props to him. And it was nice for Vsdereck Chisora. I have to really give props to them.
He's been consistent. He's been waiting for a time.
Let's hear what Joshua said.
Consistent. Let's not keep on talking about what happened with me and him in the past. That was the past. We both moved on. Let's see how we both perform now if we get it on in the future. Vsdereck is a war horse. He's been around for many years, many rounds in the tank, and you can see sometimes it's just wear and tear. Dust himself off, go again, learn from your mistakes. This is what boxing is about.
Nice to see a smile from Don Charles, who's been with Vsdereck Chisora from the very...
Well, I think the fans in the arena are very devastated because this fight shouldn't have ended this way. I never saw this, coming. I never saw a knockout coming in this fight. I thought this fight would go to the distance, and because the first fight was very interesting, but the first fight, Dillian Whyte made it a brawling fight, and in the second fight, he boxed smart, which is very nice. And yeah, Michael Buffalo talking. Nacho. It's nice. Nice. Congrats to Dillian Whyte. He successfully defended his title. WBC silver belt that he has, which is very nice. I mean, how should I score this fight now? I mean, this fight was very close to score. Chisora's strategy was to come and try rough Dillian Whyte up, and Dillian Whyte's strategy was to work behind the jab, fight on the back foot, not go wide, not trying to engage with Vsdereck Chisora. He engaged a couple of times, but they didn't want to go too wide, which was very smart of Dillian Whyte, I have to say. And now is won it, knocked Vsdereck Chisora out cold in a very impressive fashion with his left hook, which is very deadly for anyone. Remember, this same left hook knocked out Lucas Brown, and also this same left hook rocked Anthony Joshua in the first fight. Dillian Whyte is very good with the left hook when he throws it, and he managed to keep it today a little bit, not try to engage too much with it. He kept Chisora on the jab that they want to engage, and then this fight is so interesting and so exciting. A lot of people want to see this fight again. I myself, I don't mind seeing the third fight, but I think the strategy that Chisora applied in this fight was a little bit too overmatched, compared to a guy like Dillian Whyte, who knew that if he goes to war with Dillian Chisora, there's a possibility he might get knocked out or he might get knocked down. So he maintained his distance as usual. He used his jab. Who do you guys want to see Dillian Whyte fight next? I think the Anthony Joshua rematch would be good, but Joshua is currently focused on water. Jerry Miller says he would like to fight, Dillian Whyte and beat him up and other stuff that he says. We know Jerry Miller is a guy that talks too much and never steps up, And it's going to be interesting right now to see how it plays out. I mean, the heavyweight division is booming. We've got the likes of Efe Jabba fighting tonight, which I will be definitely watching. And want to see how Efe does against Santino Tumba. I know a lot of people say he's going to knock him out, which is logical because Efe Jabba is definitely one of the young, dangerous prospects coming up. So, great fight. And I'm very impressed by Dillian Whyte, impressed by his boxing ability because he's been able to control Chisora with a jab and he didn't go wide. I was expecting Dillian Whyte to make this a brawling fight, but they didn't do that. He kept it in a boxing level and never tried to swing when it wasn't necessary. So Dillian Whyte deserves maximum respect. Derek Chisora deserves even more respect because this guy gave it his all. I mean, he got tired in later rounds and managed to stay on his feet till the 11th round. The left hook from Dillian Whyte was the key. I mean, that left hook has knocked down and knocked out a lot of fighters. We saw the left hook do damage against Joseph Parker. That same left hook knocked down Anthony Joshua in the amateurs when they fought before they had the pro fight and Joshua knocked him out. So Dillian Whyte has improved and he's matured as a fighter. And I'm very, very impressed by him. This fight was great and entertaining from round 1 to round 11. Entertaining, dramatic, it was all-round war. Derek Chisora made this fight entertaining, and I'm very proud of Chisora for giving the fans what they want to see. I mean, a lot of people will be very devastated that Chisora lost this fight. I myself, I'm sad that he lost this fight in this way because he was really giving it his all. And what else can you demand from a fighter like that? I don't know what's next for Chisora, but I still think that Chisora has a chance against Jerry Miller. I mean, fighting Jerry Miller next would be nice. But I think Chisora should try to change his strategy. He's been a guy that fights like this. I mean, we all know Chisora's strategy is to go to war and make it a brawling fight, which is nice sometimes, but fighters has to grow and has to try box sometimes. Chisora doesn't like to box. I mean, he likes to go to war, and that's what he did tonight. And unfortunately, he had some bad luck. It's just bad luck. It happens to anyone. This is everywhere boxing. One punch can change the scene. One punch can change everything. So Dillian Whyte's left hook changed everything tonight for him. So congrats to Dillian Whyte. Congrats to Derek Chisora for putting up a great show for the fans. And British boxing is booming. Shout out to Eddie Hearn for making this fight happen and also elevating the sport of boxing in the UK. I'm very pleased and a little bit sad, but it's alright. Like the video, guys. Give it a thumbs below, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone. Woof. Catch you on the next one. Ajaba tonight. It's gonna be very amazing.
See me, fellas.